Good evening, everyone, and thank you, and a very warm welcome to the VGM for this lovely occasion, which I'm sure is less formal than it looks, actually. So one I hope we're all going to enjoy. My name's Tim Jones. I'm the Vice-Chancellor here at the university. I've been Vice-Chancellor now for 2 years and 9 months, I think. So it's my pleasure to welcome you as Vice-Chancellor, but actually it's my pleasure to welcome you as a fellow alumnus. So I got my first degree in chemistry and my PhD in chemistry quite a few years ago, in the late 1980s, but I, like you, are an alumnus of this wonderful university. It's also great to welcome you in the VGM, in the Leggett Theatre, and to have the reception in the Tate Hall. This building was shrouded in scaffolding for quite a while, 2 or 3 years, while repair work was done to the roof and so forth. And we reopened both this theatre and the Tate Hall quite recently. I hope you enjoyed the Tate Hall. I think it's fabulous, the exhibition there. It's a great place to convene. And I just think this is a wonderful building, very iconic for our university. Now, alumni, you are our greatest ambassadors. You are the people we produce as a result of the education we provide from you, the experience you have with us. And you go out and do great things in a whole range of different careers and sectors and countries. We have around 280,000 alumni scattered all over the globe. You are our greatest ambassadors, and if you have been happy to stay in touch with us, I think that means you probably enjoyed your time at the university, and there's no stronger ambassador for the university than you. You're the people we're most proud of. You're the people who can tell stories about the university, and hopefully what a fantastic place it is. Now, this awards ceremony is in its 5th year, and obviously we can celebrate and recognise the contributions that many of you make. We received more than 400 nominations, and the selection panel had a very difficult job to whittle this down to the 20 winners for this year. And we were going to recognise an incredible array of achievements today. The award winners work across, as I said, a variety of sectors. They're making really important and very impactful inputs in their respective fields of work, or through voluntary contributions in their communities, and indeed in the support of the university. You're the role models of both our current students, i.e. future graduates, but also future students. They're the people who will see what you've achieved. That's really inspirational for young people. So before we welcome our class of 2025 winners, can I please invite Professor Lisa Colton, Head of the Department of Music, to present our Alumni Award winners from 2024. There are a couple, I think, who were unable to join us last year. So Lisa, thank you.
Thank you. Vice-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present the following Alumni Awards winners from 2024. First, Felix Hagan, who had a BA Honours in Popular Music awarded in 2010. Felix began his career in London before establishing a studio in Manchester and touring internationally with Felix Hagan and the Family. He formed a new theatre company with his bandmates called Spitlip. Together, they wrote Operation Mincemeat, a musical based on the World War II spy mission of the same name. The show has the honour of being named the best reviewed show in West End history, as well as winning the 2024 Olivier Award for Best New Musical. And I would have read that out this time last year, but I can now update you. Since last year, Felix has been nominated for no fewer than 3 Tony Awards on Broadway, including Best New Musical. Sharon Young, MBE, was awarded a Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering in 1997. Sharon spent more than 2 decades with Transport for London before moving into consultancy with the WSP. A dedicated STEM ambassador, she won Best Woman Rail Engineer at the 2017 Women in Construction and Engineering Awards and received an MBE in 2023 for services to rail and STEM, She also enjoys playing competitive hockey.
Thank you, Lisa. And many congratulations to our two 2024 winners. We will also have a very special performance from Felix later in the ceremony. There's a treat, yeah. So now to this year's winners, our 2025 winners. So I'd now like to invite Professor Richard Chiverell to present winners from the Department of Geography and Planning. Richard.
Vice-Chancellor, it's my pleasure to introduce award winners from the Department of Geography and Planning. Megan Elphick, BA Honours Geography 2019. Now Megan is a YouTuber, an inventor and a presenter who has a family-friendly channel that's inspired numerous riders with training insight, competition footage and honest reflections on the highs and lows of sport. She's placed top 10 multiple times at Badminton Grassroots, worked with Olympic champions and presented for Horse and Country TV and the FEI. As a Liverpool Bucks equestrian captain, she showed how academic success and elite sport can thrive together. Sir Andy Marsh, QPM, BSc Honours Geography 1987, the longest serving Chief Constable and now CEO and Chief Constable at the College of Policing. Sir Andy has led national and international reform. He pioneered the rollout of body-worn cameras to all frontline officers and launched the refreshed Code of Ethics in 2022, strengthening trust and accountability. His evidence-led leadership has shaped modern ethical policing in the UK and beyond. I would now like to invite my colleague, Dr. John Byram, to the stage to present the award winners from the Management School.
Vice-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present the following winners from our management school. India Sasha Atkinson, BA Hons Business Management 2022. A disability educator and digital creator, India has built a platform of over 500,000 followers by combining humour and authenticity to change perceptions of limb difference and empower others. Named a TikTok ambassador and Voice for Change runner-up, she has partnered with major brands, featured on national broadcasters and founded NI Rave Run, a community 5K blending accessibility, music and well-being while fundraising monthly for local charities. Our next award winner from the Management School is Mohammed Waleed Jomni, MSc Entrepreneurship and Innovation Management 2023. At the United Nations Environment Programme Copenhagen Climate Centre, Mohammed supports technology transfer for low-carbon, climate-resilient development, contributing to the Climate Technology Progress Report and capacity-building initiatives. Formerly Tunisia's lead negotiator on climate finance at COP26 to 28, he helped establish the Loss and Damage Fund and advocates for equitable access to climate finance. He trains young negotiators globally, advancing meaningful youth leadership in climate governance. And finally, I would like to present our last award winner from the Management School. Enoch Apari-Minter, MBA 2022. Enoch Apari-Minter is an award-winning sustainability scholar and entrepreneur and was the first UK Black finalist for the Global Student Prize. He co-founded pioneering sustainability platforms, published widely, and leads ESG advisory and advocacy across Africa. His work blends academic excellence, innovation, and social impact. Congratulations to all our winners from the Management School. I would now like to invite my colleague, Professor Joe Harold, to the stage to present the award winners from the Department of Psychology.
Vice-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present the following winners from the Department of Psychology. Paul Growney, BSc Honours Psychology 2009. Paul leads a Merseyside social care charity delivering over 20,000 hours of home care each month. After starting in chemistry, then switching to psychology at Liverpool, he discovered a vocation in mental health through volunteering with Samaritans. He has since led impactful third sector programmes, founded the Barbara Bettle Foundation, offering 10,000 plus funded counselling sessions, served as an NHS non-executive director, and earned multiple awards for community impact and leadership. Our next award winner is Professor Michelle McManus, MSc Investigative and Forensic Psychology 2009, PhD Psychology 2012. Michelle is Professor of Safeguarding and Violence Prevention and co-director of the Institute for Children's Futures at Manchester Metropolitan University. She co-created KIRAS, which is the Kent Internet Risk Assessment Tool, used internationally to help prioritise indecent image offenders most likely to commit contact sexual abuse, protecting thousands of children and shaping Home Office policy. She has driven UK safeguarding frameworks, advised government and policing at the national level, and co-founded Manchester Metropolitan University's Institute for Children's Futures, championing multi-agency evidence-based responses to harm. Congratulations to all our winners. I would now like to invite my colleague, Professor Sophie Fuggle, to the stage to present the award winners from the Department of Languages, Cultures and Film.
Vice-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present the following winner from the Department of Languages, Cultures and Film. So Professor June Kane, BA Honours French 1972, PhD 1977. June is an internationally respected UN independent expert specialising in modern slavery and the exploitation of children and women. Moving from teaching and journalism to senior roles with the International Red Cross and the UN, she has authored 46 books and reports and advised globally from Geneva to the field. Honoured with the Order of Australia in 2007 and the Albert Schweitzer Medal in 1992, she also mentors professionals and emerging leaders worldwide. So congratulations, June, and also a special thank you for travelling from Australia to be with us here in Liverpool today. Vice-Chancellor.
Yeah, that's a serious commitment, I think, coming from Australia. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sophie. So I'd now like to invite Sir Andy Marsh to join us on stage to say a few words on behalf of our winners. Andy.
Good evening, everyone. Vice-Chancellor, staff, fellow alumni and guests. It's a great honour to return to this fantastic city, the city of my birth, with my family to be recognised with this 2025 Alumni Award alongside these other remarkable alumni being celebrated today. I was asked to speak about my time at university and how it helped my career, so I want to talk to you about head, heart and hope. Firstly, head. People sometimes ask me how a physical geography degree fits into a career in policing. Critically, it gave me a foundation of intellectual curiosity to try and understand the physical forces which have shaped our world. It was perfect preparation for being a detective, where I was to spend much of my career gathering evidence to understand who had done what and why. Studying the environment and how it had changed also gave me a perspective on, by comparison, how short a time we are here as humans. It focused my mind on what I wanted from life and what a privilege it was to make a difference through public service. It also gave me a passion for the world I studied, oceans, rivers, mountains and lakes, and enjoying it through fell walking, rowing and surfing. Secondly, heart. I met my wife, Nikki, another geography graduate at Liverpool University, the place and catalyst for many lifelong friendships and partnerships. Nikki's here today with my mum, Carol, and our two wonderful daughters, Poppy and Daisy. When I came to Liverpool University, my grandfather, Roy Whipple, was on the staff, heading up the careers team here at the university. He worked in this very building. I was able to spend 3 precious years with my grandparents, and I want to remember Roy today and pay tribute to the man he was, and what I learned from him, as well as thank my family, because they make it all possible, meaningful, and worthwhile. Finally, hope. Liverpool's university motto is Fiat Lux, meaning let there be light. My time here made me dream and helped bring my dreams to life. I come back to Liverpool mainly now for football. I haven't said which team yet. My granddad Roy took me to my first Liverpool game in 1977, and we enjoyed times together watching football that we could only dream of. Head, heart and hope. I have so much to thank Liverpool for and its world-class university. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy, for those wonderful words. And I'll forgive you for being a Liverpool fan. I'm from Manchester, and I'm a Manchester City fan, so I'll get that on the table. Right. Now, before we announce our remaining winners, please welcome back to the stage 2024 winner Felix Hagan, who will perform 2 songs for us this evening. Happy Songs from his new album of the same name, followed by Dear Bill from the multi-award winning West End musical Operation Mincemeat. Felix, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to change the order of those because I think let's do the excruciatingly sad song first. But yes, like a bit of context. So in the show, has anyone seen it? Good. Going to hopefully sell some tickets. But in the show, there's a particular character. It's set during World War II, and a particular character called Hester Leggett, no relation, I don't think, she's portrayed as a bit of she's very stern. She's like the head of the women in the office that does this preposterous mission during World War II. And like I say, she's very strict, she's very stern, and then halfway through Act 1, Jack Malone sings this song and wins a Tony for it, and it goes like this. Dear Bill, I'm afraid I've not got long to write. I'm off to Mary's, you know how she feels about bridge night. But it's been a few days, I thought that I'd send a few lines. Next door's greyhound came into the garden this morning. I think he likes the roses. They're doing fine, I used some twine to tie them up and rein them in. I hope they'll bloom next spring, but you'll see that for yourself. I'm following the instructions you left in your note. Please devote all your time to their care. And I have done, I swear, well, except for the talking, I'm not going to do that. 'Cause talking to roses is mad, and you knew that. When you whispered sweet nothings to flowers to make my dad cross. and me laugh, and it did. And why did we meet in the middle of a war? What a silly thing for anyone to do. Your sister sends her love, of course, and your mother is the same as ever. Diana's piano is getting much better. Well, I say better, I really just mean louder, but she tells me that's pretty much the same. Well, it makes a change from all of the noise and the sirens, and sometimes from all of the silence. With 6 rounds of jingle bells, and we wish you a Merry Christmas, even though it is June, and it's been a long summer. But she wants to be perfect for her older brother. She hopes you'll be home again soon. No, she knows you'll be home again soon, and she's fine, and we're fine. It's nice to watch her get better with time. I suppose they just miss you. I know they just miss you, and I'm not going to argue with that. And why did we meet in the middle of a war? What a silly thing for anyone to do. And I'm trying my best to write everything down, to fill in the gaps so that when you're around, it'll be like you've never been gone, as if you've been here all along. 'Cause you can't just miss out on the songs. And to tell you the truth, Tom, your roses aren't thriving. Without you, they're dull. Don't worry, they're surviving. But I tried all the tricks that you put in your note, and I've watered the soil till it started to float. And no, I've not talked to them. I'm not going to talk to them. There's something you have that I just don't have. And since you're off gallivanting, it's only fair that you know that your roses, quite frankly, were the first things to go. And no, you're not gallivanting, I don't mean gallivanting. It's just frustrating for you to be right when I have to do both the sides of this fight. But it's good to hear you, even just in my head. And the roses just miss you. I know they just miss you, and I'm not going to argue with that. There's so much to do when you come back. And I know that they say that it's all for a cause, our brave boys out fighting the war to end wars. But it's like they don't see that when you're far from me, our roses don't get the conversation they need, which just seems unfair. I'm stuck here and you're there. I suppose I just miss you. You know I just miss you. Even now I still miss you. And why did we meet in the middle of a war? What a silly thing for anyone. Oh, thank you, folks. Oh. And because I never miss a chance to self-promote, here's a song from my upcoming solo album. When I started writing, every song was like a sugared rainbow. Now the notes are muted and they're bleeding out in shades of gray. I used to write my lyrics like I'm winning some celestial game show. Now every word I'm singing sounds like something broken people say. Oh, well, maybe I'm just too crazy, and maybe I've lost my mind. Well, maybe I'm trussed up down in the shadows with ropes I can't unwind. Well, one day I'll get back to the happy songs, the ones where the man ain't broken. One day when I'm done righting all the wrongs, I'll rip out these blues and choke 'em. I'll strip all the harm from the harmony and pray it won't take too long, and then I will come back singing happy songs. When you're feeling worthless and the world is doing its best to prove it, once you felt like if you want to vanish from the earth you can. Oh, when the gloom is looming and the minor chords invade your music, oh, all you need is someone to remind you that you're worth a damn. Whoa, 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 baby, I know I'm crazy, and also I know that's fine. My brain's been a dick to me, but I've tasted my victory, and I'm ready to change my mind. One day I'll get back to the happy songs, the ones where the man ain't broken. One day when I'm done righting all the wrongs, I'll rip out these blues and choke 'em. I'll strip all the harm from the harmony and pray it won't take too long, and then I will come back singing. Whoa, I'll leave the misery consigned to history. How sweet it is to be almost fine. To fix the melody, love is the remedy. So fill up every line. One day I'll get back to the happy songs, the ones where the man ain't broken. One day when I'm done righting all the wrongs, I'll rip out these blues and choke 'em. I'll strip all the harm from the harmony, pray it won't take too long, and then I will come back singing with heavenly church bells ringing. Whoa, and then I will come back singing happy songs.
Thank you, Felix. That was wonderful. Thank you for playing your two songs for us this evening. I'm reminded, actually, when I first came to the university, first came back 2.5 years ago, I did a sequence of departmental visits, which I still repeat, but one of the first ones I went to was the Department of Music. Lisa hosted me. We had a tour around, and every room I went in, there were students performing different types of music. And it was brilliant. One of the most enjoyable. I think it lasted a long time, actually. I was there about 2 hours. I was late for my next meeting, but it was really enjoyable and just reminded me what talent we have, not just in the Department of Music, but of course, much more widely. The students we've got are wonderful. So, Lisa, back to you to introduce our next award winner.
Vice-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present the following winner from the Department of Music.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. Get ready. Yan Chi He, MA Music Industry Studies 2017. Yanqi is the founder of Live 8 Entertainment, which creates pathways between the UK and Asian music markets through concerts, showcases and international tours. Her career highlights include roles with Sound City and Modern Sky, curating the UK's first Chinese rapper showcase and producing cross-border collaborations. She champions diversity and underrepresented voices in the industry, building platforms that spotlight new talent and cultural exchange. Congratulations, Yanqi. I would now like to invite my colleague, Dr. John Tribe, to the stage to present the award winners from the School of Law and Social Justice.
Vice-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present the following winner from the School of Law and Social Justice, Sean McHale, who is LLB Honours Graduate from 2003. Sean's career spans social justice in Merseyside and international rule of law missions. In Kosovo, he supported complex organised crime and war cases before leading justice reform with the OSCE. In Libya, he strengthened criminal justice institutions with the EU. And as Director of Programmes at Irish Rule of Law International, he now advances survivor-centred justice in Tanzania, anti-corruption work in Zambia, and access to justice in Malawi. Congratulations, Sean. I would now like to invite my colleague, Professor Greg Linnell, to the stage to present the award winners from the Department of English.
Vice-Chancellor, I'm delighted to present the following winner from the Department of English, who is Hannah Merchant, who graduated from us in 2022 with a BA Honours in English Literature. Hannah is Digital and Engagement Manager at The Pie, Professionals in International Education. Formerly at Universities UK International, she led global research delegations and helped rebuild partnerships post-Brexit. A strong advocate for equality and inclusion, she mentors with Inter-University, volunteers with Refugee Community Kitchen, and previously volunteered with Refugee Women Connect. Honoured with the Equality Plus Gender Equality Award in 2024, she also received the British Red Cross's highest humanitarian award. Well done, Hannah. I'm so pleased for you. I would now like to invite my colleague, Professor Ian Patterson, to the stage to present the award winners from the School of Engineering.
Vice-Chancellor, I'm delighted to present the following winner from the School of Engineering. David Dixon, B.Eng Hons, Civil Engineering, 1963, M.Eng, 1965. A civil engineer and entrepreneur, David founded Village Water UK and later Village Water Zambia, organisations that have improved access to safe water and sanitation for more than 1.8 million people across Zambia and Mozambique. Alongside a successful property career, he devoted 17 years to building local partnerships that deliver sustainable change. A loyal supporter of Liverpool, this year marks the 60th anniversary of his M.Eng graduation. Congratulations, David. I would now like to invite my colleague, Professor Carl Coleman, to the stage to present the award winners from the Department of Chemistry.
Vice-Chancellor, I'm delighted to present the winners from the Department of Chemistry. Dr. Stefano Mensa, PhD Chemistry 2020, based at the Hartree Centre, part of the Science and Technology Facilities Council under the UK Research and Innovation. Stefano leads programmes at the interface of AI and quantum and high-performance computing, delivering advances in drug discovery, materials and computational pathology. He leads the Emerge workstream in the £210 million Hartree National Centre for Digital Innovation and partners with IBM Research and others. I was appointed Honorary Senior Research Fellow at the University for his contributions. And the next winner is Yemerai Rabufka, BSc Honours in Chemistry 2020. Yemerai is a Senior Cybersecurity Associate and creator of STEMBabe, a platform for inspiring over 76,000 followers to pursue tech careers. Recognised with the Tech Women 100 Award and as a Black Tech Awards Rising Star finalist, she partners with global organisations to expand access to technology. A sought-after speaker, Yemerai delivers talks on cybersecurity, career pathways and imposter syndrome, helping demystify tech for diverse audiences across the UK. Congratulations both. I'd like to invite my colleague, Professor Joe Harold, to the stage to present the award winners for the Faculty of Health and Life Sciences.
Vice-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present the following winners from the Faculty of Health and Life Sciences. Dr. Victoria Selwyn, BSc Honours Physiology 2017. Victoria is a junior doctor and passionate mental health advocate. She founded Headucate UK, a charity supporting student-led groups nationwide, which has won major grants and national awards, including the Diana Award in 2022. Featured by the BBC, Guardian and The Times, she presents internationally on psychiatry. Beginning specialist training in 2025, Victoria combines clinical expertise with advocacy to challenge stigma and expand access to mental health support. And finally, Professor Richard Arefo, FMed Sci OBE, BSc Honours Biochemistry 1983. Richard is a Professor of Musculoskeletal Science at the University of Southampton and co-founder of Renovus Biologics, a pioneer in skeletal stem cell research. His breakthroughs in bone regenerative medicine have treated over 30 patients and led to more than 350 publications and 9 patents. Founder of the Cowrie Scholarship Foundation, he was awarded an OBE in 2025 for services to education, equality and musculoskeletal science. Congratulations to our winners from the Faculty of Health and Life Sciences. Vice-Chancellor.
So I'd now like to invite Dr. Victoria Selwyn to join us on stage to say a few words on behalf of today's winner. Victoria.
Good evening, everyone. It is such an honour to receive this award from the University of Liverpool, the place where my journey began About 11 years ago today, I was probably getting ready for an evening out on Freshers' Week. I graduated in 2017 with a first-class honour degree in physiology, not yet knowing exactly where life would take me, but Liverpool gave me the courage to aim high. Psychiatry has been a passion of mine since I was young. The idea of helping people through understanding, compassion, and science has always inspired me. 4 years after graduating from Liverpool, whilst in my final year at medical school in 2021, I created Headucate UK, a student-led university charity working to break down stigma around mental health. In 2022, I was humbled to receive the Diana Award, the highest accolade a young person can receive for social action created in memory of Princess Diana. Since then, I've been grateful to receive several other awards recognizing my work and leadership in mental health and advocacy. And now, 2025, I've finally begun the final part of my journey to become a psychiatrist, a path I could have only dreamed of when I was here as an undergraduate in Liverpool. This journey has also been shaped by profound loss. In 2023, I lost my father to cancer at the age of 59. He was my biggest cheerleader and always encouraging me to reach higher even when I doubted myself. Tonight, I carry him with me in this moment. Finally, I'd like to thank my love, Ophir, for always being by my side, patiently listening to my hour-long rundowns of work and holding me through the tears. At this point, I think he's earned himself an honorary graduate in physiology and psychiatry. My bad. Thank you for this incredible honor. Dream boldly, work relentlessly, and never doubt that you can change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Victoria, for sharing your story with us. And, you know, what a fabulous array of stories we've just heard about, and a whole range of different sectors and volunteering and so forth. It really is, you know, as I said at the beginning, you are just a snapshot of our successful alumni. And, you know, it is wonderful to listen and to what you've done, and also to meet you tonight. I was just thinking then, we've spent... The university sector has been under a certain amount of attack, I think it's fair to say, from various parts of politics and the media, not just in the UK, but internationally in America and so forth. And quite a lot of us have spent time in recent weeks thinking about what we need to do to change the narrative. And I've been talking a lot in the last couple of weeks at various senior meetings, and in fact we had a council away day today, our board day, about telling stories about what our students do, what they go on to do, and also what we do in our research, and how that changes, makes an impact, and how that changes the lives of communities. And I was just thinking, I was listening to all of these testimonies and some of the things that you people who've spoken have said. These are the stories we need to put out there, actually, stories like yours, because that's why people come to university. And that's when you then go on as a platform to do really, really inspirational things, which will inspire many, many young people around the world, in Liverpool, in communities that perhaps have no experience of higher education through their family, sorts of people we want to attract in the future. So I just think we need to use you, our ambassadors, and our storytellers. So thank you very much for coming today. Thank you for everybody who nominated you. There'll be family, friends, fellow alumni who nominated. We couldn't, of course, have had this award ceremony without that. Thank you, Felix, for presenting. You set the bar very high, of course, for future winners. But that was wonderful. Thank you to Andy and Victoria for your lovely words tonight as well, and sharing your stories with us. There are a few people, some winners who were unable to join us today. So let me just read out the names so we can sort of acknowledge them. Philip Colligan, CBE, Milo McCabe, Susanna Nicol, OBE, and Hannah O'Neill. And I hope they'll be able to join us at the awards ceremony next year. So a round of applause for them. And finally, just enjoy the rest of the evening. It's lovely to see you all. I'm sure you want to talk to one another, talk to some of the staff members that are here, both behind me and in the audience. I think drinks are downstairs? Yeah, downstairs in the Waterhouse Cafe, so please go down there. Can I ask the award winners please to stay behind, because I think we're going to take a group photograph. But lovely to see you all. Thank you.